everybody, welcome back to Sarah J. Awesome. Today I'm going to teach you a few tricks with your Tesla phone key and your key card. First of all, the coolest thing that I just recently learned is that you can associate your phone key or your key card with your driver profile. This is great because a lot of times you have a husband and wife and the husband is way taller than the wife, and so every time he gets in the car, he can't get in because his wife is so short, like me, that he cannot even get in the car and has to try to reach over to the screen and move the profile around just so he can physically get in. This is super annoying, especially if it's raining or something like that, or if you're parked close to somebody in a parking lot and you can't get in very well. This could be a huge annoying problem. This is something that will save so many marriages if you're sharing a Tesla, because when you walk up with your card or your phone key, it will automatically move the seat back to your position before you get in the car. That is amazing. I don't know how I didn't know about this sooner, and a lot of people have been complaining about the profile moving with the V11 software, where it's harder to get to the profile. You have to, it's 2 steps now instead of just 1 step clicking at the top of the screen. So that's become really annoying for a lot of people, and this will help with that problem tremendously. The other thing I'm going to show you how to do today is to add a phone key. I just made my husband's iPhone a phone key as well just yesterday. You can have 2 phones that are a phone key at the same time, and it's not a problem at all. I had the Tesla app opened in both of our iPhones, and you can use the Tesla app with Android as well. It does not have to be Apple. So I'm going to show you how to add a phone key to the car, which you will need a Tesla key card for that. You cannot do it just using the phone. You have to have one of your Tesla key cards to let the car know that you do have access to the vehicle. And the last thing I'm going to show you how to do is select one of the phone keys to be the priority device. So that way, when my husband and I are both walking up to the car, I want the car to always recognize my phone first because it is my vehicle and I'm typically always the one driving. So that way, when we both walk up with our phone keys, it will detect my phone and it will put all of the driver profile settings set to my profile. I don't want to walk up to the car with my husband and it selects his phone and then I try to get in the car and my seat is moved back to his position. That would be super annoying. So those are the 3 things that we're going to do today. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is add my husband's iPhone as an additional phone key. The whole time that I've had the car, I've only had my iPhone as a phone key and our 2 Tesla key cards. And I actually hadn't even named those until just recently. So the first thing that I did was I downloaded the Tesla app onto my husband's iPhone, and then I logged into the app. So I actually do have the Tesla app on my iPhone and my husband's iPhone, and it does work with Android as well. It doesn't have to be an iPhone. It's just easy for us to use. They work totally fine being logged into both apps on 2 different phones. There's no issue with that at all. I've already tested it. And now, since we've already got the Tesla app on his phone and we have logged in, what we're going to do is we're going to go to locks, and then we're going to go to add key. And we want to add a phone key. Select your vehicle in the Tesla mobile app to begin. So we're going to go to our app right here. We're going to go to setup phone key. We're going to allow our location while using the app. Allow Tesla to use your location even when you're not using the app. Change to always allow. And then now set up phone key, we're going to hit pair. It's communicating with the car. You do have to have your Tesla key card in order to do this. So what we're going to do is swipe your key card. We're going to put that right here on the center console, right there. And it says phone key connected, iPhone connected. Then we're going to click off of here. And this is the new one that popped up right here. This is the Apple iPhone 13 Pro. That is my husband's. So we have just connected my husband's phone as a phone key as well. So both of us have a phone key now. Now what I'm going to do is my husband already has a profile in here under Adam right here. This is the phone that we just connected right here. This is my husband's iPhone. Mine is labeled Sarah's iPhone. What we're going to do is we're going to click on my husband's profile that I want to associate with this phone key. It's kind of annoying because it's moving my seat back to his spot. He's a foot taller than me. And then right here by this iPhone, we're going to hit the little person. And so what that does is whatever profile you are in currently, it will associate this key with this profile. So if I wanted to change this iPhone key to someone else's profile, then I would just click on, say, my son Bryson. That'll move it to his seat, and then we'll click the little person right here, and now it has associated this iPhone with my son. So every time he would get in the car with this phone, then it would go to his settings. But we're going to put it back on my husband because this is actually his iPhone. And again, right here, we're going to hit this little person, and that associates this phone with this profile that you are currently in. And this key card is also associated with Adam. Now this key card right here, we can edit this. This is actually my key card. Sarah's key card. Save. And you can see that this key card is associated with my husband Adam. And then this one, I want to associate this one with me because that is my key card that I keep in my wallet. So I'm going to put it back on my profile right here. It's moving my seat a foot forward. And then since we have this key card pulled up right here, we're going to click on this little person. And now this key card is associated with my profile. So it's super easy. Whatever key is right here, then it will have whoever's profile it's associated with over here. And there's not anything on the key card that shows you, which key card is which. They're pretty generic. There's no numbers on here or anything, but my husband keeps his in his wallet and I keep mine in my wallet. So I just brought the wallet out here so I know which key card is which one. And then if you want to delete one of them, then you have to put it back and let it know like, hey, this is the card that I want to delete. I do have access to the car. So let's go ahead and delete my key card. Tap key card. We're going to edit that. So we deleted the name of this particular key card, but it's still associated with my profile. And if you just click on the person right there, then it won't associate it with any profiles at all. So this has gone back to being just a generic key card that works, but it's not named and it's not associated with anyone's profile. It's just a key card again. Then if we want to add it back to my profile, we're going to click on the little person right here. I'm in my profile right now, so that's what it's going to associate it with. And then we can edit the name, and this is going to be Sarah's key card. And all is right with the world again. You can add new profiles as well. So let's do that real quick. Driver profile settings, add new driver. Let's just put alien. And then we're going to click create profile. So there's that. Okay, so one more thing that I want to show you is because I am the main driver for this car, this is my car and I'm usually the only one driving it, I want the car to always connect to my phone key first. I don't want it switching to someone else's phone key when we're both walking up. I don't want it to start going to their profiles. So we're going to go to our Bluetooth settings here. We're going to click on connect phone. And then these are the phones that are connected. And what we're going to do is on my phone, we're going to hit priority device. Car will attempt to connect to priority device before others. And then we actually need to add my husband's device here as well. So here I'm going to add my husband's phone Add new device. Before we add your device, be sure it's turned on and discoverable. Your Tesla will be paired as Tesla Model 3, Sarah's Tesla. So let's start the search. We're going to click on our Bluetooth symbol right here and hold down. And we're going to look for Sarah's Tesla. So it popped up as iPhone, and we're adding that. Bluetooth pairing request. Hands-free would like to pair with your iPhone. And we see that the codes do match, so we're going to pair that. So now we have my husband's phone connected, and I'm not going to select priority device. And I don't want it to sync contacts and recent calls or messages, but he can do this every time he gets in the car. He can just click on his settings and have it connect everything. So whenever I get back in the car, my husband's is labeled as just iPhone. And then if you want to switch to a different phone while you're in the car, then you're going to go to connect phone, and I'm going to click on my iPhone. And that way when I'm in the car, all my stuff will be synced. It's super, super easy. Basically anything you're going to do with this kind of stuff is going to be either under Bluetooth, locks, or you're just going to click on your car icon and your profiles will be up here and you can click on those and adjust things. I hope this video was super helpful to you. I hope you learned something new that you didn't already know. And I hope that this video will save a lot of marriages because you won't be fighting over having to deal with moving the seat back and forth every time you get in the car. You just make your own profile and set up your own keys and have them attached to your profile setting. And then every time you unlock the car with your key, whatever it may be, a phone key or a key card, your seat will go to wherever the heck it's supposed to be. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week and good weather. It just finally stopped raining here. Hence the reason that my hair is a complete disaster. It hasn't stopped raining for days. So hopefully y'all have some good weather where you're at. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.